Welcome to this recording where you're going to listen to insightful moments recorded during live coaching sessions with my clients who come from diverse professional backgrounds. And if you like what you hear today, please share it with your friends and colleagues. And remember to hit the subscribe button now and ensure that you never miss any other episode. Thank you. So we're talking about putting the soul in our words, our soul, our connection to our words. And many times we find ourselves that at work, we do not put our soul into it. We don't put our own feelings in what we say, and we almost are distant from it. So there's me and there's the content. And then you sound like you're just reading it. There is no energy. There's no energy, there's no presence, there's no integrity, there's no connection in it. The reality is that we don't just listen to information that's given to us, we feel it. We also read the body language. We look at people's face, their gestures. We listen to the voice tone. Does it sound too clinical, unrealistic? Does this person sound like they really mean it? And you can say to yourself, whenever you feel that you are separated from what it is that you're saying, then it will lack integrity. So it's important to find deep meaning in what we say, to find a connection between what it is that you're saying and what you value. What benefits does it bring to the person that's listening? Even if it's just a little one piece of the jigsaw puzzle, even if it's that one little bit that you think it's in the midst of 20 other things that need to happen for this product to be complete. One little piece of data that I need to deliver. You do it with your whole heart, knowing that one piece is necessary for the wholeness of everything else to come together. And so that requires passion and a sense of purpose in your life, that you get up in the morning and you're speaking because you're part of a bigger picture, you're part of a group, you're part of an organization, a team. It brings greater meaning to your work and greater connection to others. And when you speak, people can feel that you are connected, and you will find that you will speak slower at times. You may even repeat parts. You won't be just reading the information, because we tend to read when we're not speaking from the heart. Imagine just glancing at content and then giving your interpretation, because that's what we want as humans. Otherwise, give me the document and I will read it myself. And when I read it, I'll do it with my own inner voice tone. But when somebody else is reading the information, only reading it, we sometimes don't like it because it's the tone. The tone doesn't sound right, or it's something that's not congruent. The voice is connected to the soul. The soul tells us how to use our voice. So in that, there's modulation, there's movement. There's a movement in the voice. If there's no movement in the voice, meaning it's always monotone, it's very stereotype, it's the thinking brain speaking, the heart is somewhere else, maybe thinking about other things, waiting for the job to be done. When it's that way, it's a powerless word, and often people don't remember it, or they want the recordings and they can go back to it and find what it is that they need. You know, maybe they just need 7 words out of your 50 words. Something they want to get you over and done with. Just give me my 7 words. So the question is to ask yourself is, when we're speaking, to create an experience for somebody to feel and to relate to you as a human speaking, a human experience speaking. And that will allow the listener to enjoy it, to find more meaning for them too, more meaning for you. And we make better use of our time, because life is coming and going. And no moment is insignificant. Every moment's significant, even the stuff that happens to us that we don't like. You can be present in that moment, just being there, even if it feels uncomfortable. And even if you're nervous and you're speaking, it's just to acknowledge that, to breathe through it, and to connect again to the meaning, because that sometimes gets your eye off who am I into what is the purpose of what I'm doing. All right, so this is about connecting the soul in what we say, and sometimes it's great to use poetry here. One of the people I love listening to is David White. I love how he repeats sections of the poem. He emphasizes areas. He may read the poem again and letting it seep deeply into you. Poetry is great. Sometimes even singing that poem and really feeling it. That's just one of the ways to experiment using voice. So when it comes to business content, you can go, well, obviously it's not a poem. It's not a poem, but how can you speak in a way that helps people really seep into the information so they can remember it? Thank you for listening to this recording. I hope it has helped you. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. I'll see you next time.